Guys, can you see this face? I'm drained. Look, I look tired. I look like I haven't slept for 3 days. This is what this team is doing to me, man. Just draining my soul full of energy, bruv. Like,
You
I'm
know
not.
when you're with the wrong chick, yeah, she can just age you. Yeah, she can age you. You don't look Chris anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like this is what this team is doing to me. I
Oh,
found a great eyebrow, bro. I found a great eyebrow. That's what this team is
bro.
doing to me. I'm tired. I'm tired. Yeah,
This is
I'm
like a
tired
bad marriage.
of watching them. I'm tired of talking about them. I'm tired of supporting them. I'm just like,
Whoa,
where
whoa,
is
whoa.
where
Supporting them is a
where is
bit far.
yeah, I'm tired. I'm not gonna stop, am I? Like it is what it
Yeah,
is.
okay.
I'm in for life
Okay,
now. But
okay.
I'm drained. I'm
Yeah.
drained. Like I'm used to the consistent inconsistency, but that I gotta suffer
That
that. Come
that
on,
was
man. Come on.
crazy. Hey, listen, people, before I forget, man, I mean, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow the socials. Come on, man. Project 500, man. You know what we're trying to do, man. End
Yeah,
of
yeah.
March,
They're along
500
the screen.
subscribers.
They're along the screen.
Come on, man. Help us out, man. We're in enough pain as it is, man. At least give us some joy. But you know what I
Yeah,
mean? By the time the
yeah.
season's
Some
finished, you
more
know what I
subs
mean?
tomorrow would actually make me feel a bit happier. That's for sure.
Oh,
But
man.
Jesus H, man,
That,
what did we just suffer?
bro, that defense was just useless. It's like a chocolate teapot, bro. Like wet tissue paper, fam. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how we go from okay, Tuesday we played Wolves, it weren't great. Yeah. Where we play Wolves on Friday, we get the win into the next round. You think, okay, maybe a little step. Go away to Galatasaray. Like you said to me during the day, they allow you to play. They allow you, they give you chances. Even their own fans are worried about their defense. First
Mm.
5 minutes, they're giving us chances, and you're like, surely we're going to take an early chance. Florian Wirtz, man, come on, man. You had an
Open
open
goal.
goal. And
Open
the thing
goal.
is, all right, you might not score. The keeper might get back, whatever, but at least
Mm.
hit the target, man. Hit that. You know what annoys me, Sam? You can miss that. I can miss that. But when your
I would
job
have missed
is
that, bro.
football,
I would have missed that. I would have missed that. I'm sorry.
no,
Like, because I wouldn't have had to run, yeah, I've just got to stride onto that and just get a good connection and aim for the goal. Even if it bobbles
bro.
in, I'm scoring.
Yeah,
Yeah, how
it's
did he miss the
that's.
target?
We've spoken about his shot power, and I think he chose the right selection in terms of instep
Yeah,
rather
it did.
than
It was the right
putting
type
your
of
laces
shot, yeah.
through it. I do think it was the right type of shot, but you've got to get
Yeah.
on target flow, man. Come on, man. Like we take one of those million chances that we had in the first 5 minutes.
Mm,
It's a different game. And then
yeah.
all right, okay, cool. We've missed those chances. Their first set piece, their first set piece. And you allow Osman, probably him, Davison Sanchez, is that his name, Davison Sanchez? They're probably
Mm.
the two biggest danger men in the box. So I'm talking about zonal, man. My man's just hanging on the back stick on the smallest players. You got McAllister, hands up, trying to hold him off, bro. Like, what are we doing here, man?
You know what?
What
It
are we
almost
doing here?
verged on unprofessionalism, bro. It almost verged on unprofessionalism. The amount of goals we've conceded like that, we thought that we actually turned the proverbial corner in terms of set plays, and then that's the same shit. Come on, man. Come on.
No, man.
I'm almost
I'm,
lost for words, bro.
I'm
It's
tired
like
of it, man.
we know we're not a good football team. Let's just state that factually. We're not a good football team this season. We've gone from being champions to being bang average in nearly every area of the field. All right.
100%.
But you go to a team, yeah, that you've been to before, you've experienced the atmosphere before, and you're an experienced bunch of pros. Yeah. I'm not having that atmosphere shit like messing up your game and making you so nervous that you can't string two basic passes together. I'm not having that. Yeah. And then
Bro,
and then
I'm going to come on to the passes.
to top on that, they let you play. They give you
Mm.
chances. They give you space. Yeah,
Well,
effectively they're quite good and they're playing man to
yeah,
man, so they're
they
pressuring
do press. They
off
do
the ball
press quite
around.
intensely, don't they? They do press quite
Okay,
well.
okay, but that shouldn't
Galatasaray.
stop us, considering the chances we had, man. Come on, there's no excuses for that shit, man.
We
I
should
ain't
be
heard.
capable of moving. We should be capable of moving the ball quick enough to beat their press.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
like
yeah.
I believe. Yeah, like there's no way we should be getting pressed and losing the ball like at the back. We got enough. I'm saying it and I'm not even believing it, but we
How are
do
you
have
getting
the
down
quality.
on that has been ex-prem midfield? Torreira,
That's crazy,
yeah. Hey,
Arsenal
are we
reject,
for real? Are we for real?
bro. I just, like I said, we should on paper have the technical ability to beat that press. You know, I saw RJ letting the ball run across his body one time, a couple times, drawing a couple fouls. Like that's what I like to see. But we were just wasteful. And I spoke to you about us being clinical and not clinical enough. I've said this before. We're not clinical enough. I'm going to come on to XDK, but the space for Florian Wirtz wasn't there today. In between the lines, as soon as he got the ball, they were on him like a pack of wolves.
Yeah, he was getting
So where's
clamped.
the space?
He was getting clamped.
Where's the space? Probably out wide. And then you've got Mo Salah out there, bruh.
Do you
This
know what?
guy, I
Yeah,
don't. Every week
out
I'm
of really
talking
all
about
of the
this
catalogue
guy.
of performances we've seen this season from him, I think that might have been the worst of the lot. You know,
That was the worst. That
I
was the
think that might have
worst.
been the worst.
I said it in the
And I'm
GC,
not.
bro. I said it in the GC. That's the worst performance out of a season of worst performances. It's crazy. That was terrible.
I'm
Shocking.
not even. I'm not even here to criticize him because I found it really quite sad, like really quite sad to see what he's become. When you get hooked at 60 minutes as the team talisman and team record goal scorer and all of the things that he's done for this team, even him, even his ego is going to actually tell him, yeah, it's time, innit? It's time.
Sam, I just
Because,
looked. I just looked at our chat, yeah, our chat, yeah, and I said to you, it was at 6:28, bro. The game kicked off at 5:45, yeah. So I'm talking, yeah, like half an hour or so in, yeah. I've messaged you and told you Frimpong on for Salah, like straight away, and you told me it's inevitable, but I was calling for it at that moment, like I wanted it at that moment.
that was hella early, bro. That was hella early.
But
And
do you
to
know
be
what?
fair,
Yeah,
he had no threat. Yeah.
you see me as a coach, yeah. If I was a coach, yeah, at any level, yeah, if something's going wrong, I'm looking to fix it. I don't care about the time on the clock. I'm looking to fix it. If you're on a slot and you're watching what we're watching with Mo Salah out there, you're making that decision. Make that. What? Where in the laws of football does it say you can't make a substitution in the first 45 minutes? What to
Slot's not
protect a
ready for
man's
that smoke.
ego?
He's not ready for that smoke. Let's be honest. After what Salah did publicly before, yeah, he doesn't want that. In the run into the season, when he's looking to save his job, basically to finish in the Champions League places, he doesn't need another external issue from a star player. He was never going to do that.
Okay,
Yeah,
but that's
my man
making
done
you
it
look
in the
bad,
game that's going on now. Spurs against Atletico. He hooked the keeper after 15,
mm.
16 minutes because he's had a nightmare. Fair enough. It's a young keeper without a reputation, without a name. He can get away with
Mm.
that, and it's the
No, but you
keeper
see,
as well.
yeah, but you see what? Yeah, now as the manager, you're now being made to look bad, and now I am going to question your decision making, and now I'm going to question your authority over the players on the pitch. Listen, respect to Mo Salah for what he's done in the seasons he's been at Liverpool. This is not me disrespecting and forgetting what Salah has given to us. I will be
Yeah.
eternally grateful. He's given me some of the best nights of my life watching Liverpool, and he's bought Premier Leagues for us, Champions Leagues. You get what I'm saying? Okay, but I have to call a spade a spade. Right now, he's not good enough to be starting on that pitch. And if you're the manager, you got to think about your own reputation and how it looks for you. If Salah wants to sulk on the sidelines, then he stays out of the team for however long it takes for him to get out of his strop. But you, as the manager, it's your responsibility, your duty to do what's best for the team on the pitch and for the fans that traveled all the way to Turkey and having to
Okay.
sit there while the stadium empties out and come back. These hardworking fans that probably don't have an inch of the pennies that these players on the pitch have. No, it's negligent,
Okay.
bro. It's negligent from the manager.
All right.
Your
Fair enough.
decision, your job is to make decisions, tough decisions, bro. That's what you get paid millions of pounds a year for, bro. I'm not having it, man. Salah should have been off from early. Do you know what I'm saying? Mental, absolutely
So
mental. I'm not having
moving
it.
on from that, then, in terms of him keeping his place or not keeping his place, is Slot brave enough then to drop him for Sunday?
Bro, just you're asking
Because
me a
if his
rhetorical
job is on
question.
the line, which it is, yeah, you need players that you can depend on. And right now, Salah isn't dependable and he's not any sort of threat. So if he's not got those two things, really, why is he in the team?
Bro,
Because
you're
of his
asking me
name?
a rhetorical question. That's it. He's on name alone, on reputation alone. And reputation can only take you so far if you're not backing it up on the pitch. You see what I'm saying? So you know the answer to the question. No, Salah shouldn't be starting. Start Frimpong out there. Start Frimpong out there. You're going to get more product out of Frimpong. Not necessarily end product, but product. He's going
The
to beat
product.
a man. Yeah, he's going to take a man
Yeah,
on. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, put Frimpong on there. Put Rio out there for all I care. Put Rio out there for
how
50
didn't Rio
minutes.
get no
Then
minutes
bring
today, man?
Frimpong on. Do you know what? Yeah, I think the game today was a little bit too intense for the likes of a 17-year-old out there. I think it was just too much.
I don't know, man. With the
I,
space when it was stretched, I feel like we could have taken advantage of that, man. Yeah, he would have got hit a couple of times, but he probably would have got away a couple of times as well. Like, having Gakpo out there is pretty much pointless. He looks even bigger than normal with that thing on his hand. Like, and his just movement is just not there. Like,
but
it's
you know
pointless.
what? But you know what? The time Gakpo came on, I think the skill set that Gakpo has, that cut inside and shoot, and I think that was necessary. I think we needed to start taking shots from outside the box now because we weren't getting any other joy. So I didn't mind the Gakpo substitution today as much. And for me, that's Gakpo's role, really, coming on 60, 70 minutes, whatever it was, and trying to secure us a goal. Do you see what I mean? But
Well, to be honest, I was happy he wasn't in the starting lineup, but it didn't make any difference to the result, did it? So
yeah, yeah.
it's no big deal.
Do you know what? Yeah, got to go back to that defense. Ibrahim Kanate, where did you go today, man? Where did you go?
You see
And
Ubu, right? Once in a while, he channels his inner Jimmy Traore, bro, and it comes out, and you're like, who is this guy? Like, he's just an absolute myth. Maybe I'd say 4 or 5 times a season over the course of maybe 50, 60 games, he channels this madness and he becomes
mm,
uncoordinated. He becomes a real mess of a defender where he feels like he needs to use his physicality to dominate the striker and he hopes that's going to win him his duels. With a guy like Osman, it's not going to happen. It was wild to see, and I'm not going to lie, yeah. When we conceded that second goal, they ruled that for offside. I was laughing
mm.
my head off, bro, because I'm like, this comedy capers, some
What was
Benny
he
Hill shit.
doing, man?
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
It was just a joke, bro. It's like,
Keystone
is
Pop
this is
type
this what
talk,
the
bro.
team's become?
Bro, like,
Or,
do you know what, right? The thing is, yeah, I know he's Muslim and I know it's Ramadan, yeah. And I'm trying to go back in my memory since Ramadan started, how many early games have they played before they've been able to break their fast? Because
okay.
going what you're saying, like he was trying to use his physicality, and Ibu's got pace. He's got a little bit of pace, you know what I'm saying? But was his energy levels low? Same for Mo. Like, remember Mo's a bit older. His energy levels low? Like, because they couldn't have broken their fast before the game.
Osman's a Muslim.
Ah, that just blows it out the window, then, isn't it? That just blows it out of the water, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Osman, this guy is wiry but strong as fuck. Like there was a time him and Ibu and Gomez were both out wide on
Yeah,
the
and he
right.
wiggled out. Yeah.
Osman, bro, and he wriggled out of it and won a free kick. I was like, yo,
Do you know
this
what?
guy.
I'm gonna be careful with my words, yeah. But today he was Drogba like in his performance.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah. I agree.
strong, wiry, held the ball up, battled, was a threat. A bit erratic
Mm,
of his finishing, and that's also kind of
mm,
Drogba like as well. But for me, that
mm.
was like a proper consummate nines performance, man. And
Yeah,
yeah, we
yeah,
lost the
yeah,
game, but I respected his performance, man. I
yeah.
slightly enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie, it was
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I
It was good.
yeah, yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Like plaudits to the guy. Do you get what I'm saying? Different plaudits to the guy, and it's a wonder he hasn't been snapped up by. Well, I understand why he hasn't been snapped up by a Premier League club because he's the money he demands is absolutely crazy, isn't it? But
Yeah.
yeah, he was quality today. He was quality today, and yeah. But listen, from one striker to another, Hugo Ekitike, we've said great things about the kid through the podcast we've done so far for the season. And today I thought was one of his worst games. I felt like
Really?
he just took that extra touch. I think he just tried to do too much on his own. I felt there was times where he could have released the ball earlier, but he kept hold of the ball, man. When what he needed to do was just keep it simple, like lay it off, get himself into the box, because he was up there on his own.
I I kind of disagree. I didn't think he had a great game, but in a way, I feel like sometimes he overcompensates when he gets frustrated and the game isn't going his way.
Mm,
He's
mm.
had zero support from his left and his right today. Yeah, Verts was pretty much anonymous, so was Mo Salah. And you could see that he was trying to do too much.
Mm.
And that kind of illustrated itself in, like you say, taking the extra touch and maybe not giving it and going when he should have done. And there was no chemistry between the three of them today. And so I'm not gonna go at him. Everyone was rubbish. Don't get me wrong. Everyone was like four
No,
or
yeah,
five
of
out of ten
course.
at best. But
Yeah.
I don't think I can shout at him or blame him on that performance based on the fact that he was just trying so hard to make something happen, and he didn't have the support around him to kind of facilitate his game. His chance, yeah, he should have scored. But other than that, I'm not really going to criticize him too much.
Yeah, I'm not trying to over criticize him. I just feel like in a game where we're playing 4-2-3-1, I feel like he needs to occupy the defense a bit more rather than dropping in and leaving nothing up front. Because, like you said, there's no Salah's missing. Verts is always going to come inside. That's what I feel like. Do you see what I mean? I just feel like had he have stayed, I'm not saying he would have necessarily scored. I don't know in it, but I'm just saying if you're there on the shoulder, maybe coming to get it to feet and giving it and going. That I want to see that side of his game sometimes, not the dropping just in front of the midfield and getting the ball and trying to do a mazy run or whatever the case might be all the time. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't think that game called for it. I think it was too tight in
Okay,
there. The minute he dropped in that space, it was just so that's my only criticism for Ekitike.
fair
But
enough.
like you said, everyone was terrible today. There wasn't. Do you know what? I think the best player on the pitch was probably Mamadashvili. To be fair, he made some
Yeah, done
cracking
all right
saves
for
in
me.
the absence of
Done all right.
Allison's. But Allison, yeah, but man, some of the passing we did as well, man. Basic 5 yard passes, just going to
It was
no
almost
one. Like,
unprofessional, bro. As I said, it was so poor. It was so poor. I can't. I was sitting there and I wasn't actually emotionally invested in the game. And you know when it's
mm,
like that and you're just watching it because you're watching it. I was seeing these
mm.
passes and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. And then you messaged me and you was like, we ain't scoring today. I was like, yeah, okay, I admit that now. I've always got hope that we're gonna get something,
Yeah, you
but
tried to you
yeah,
tried to convince me otherwise, and I told you that it weren't
yeah,
happening. I
there's
told
nothing
you it
there.
weren't happening.
There's nothing there.
Yeah,
It's
but
so poor, man.
all of
You know
that
the
said,
worst
though,
thing
yeah,
though. The worst
go
thing
on.
is, I'm 100% confident that we'll go through. Yeah, because they ain't got no fans. We're gonna be at home. You know,
Yeah, their
night,
fans are not
gonna
allowed
be
to
night under
travel.
lights. We'll go through.
Mm,
But what's the
mm.
fucking point?
Yeah,
Why?
because
We ain't gonna win the
a better
Champions
team,
League.
a
There's
better
better
team.
teams. There's better
At
teams
this moment
than
in time,
Galatasaray.
at this moment in time, bro, I even starting to fear Chelsea, bro. You know, like even if they beat PSG, bro, I'm starting to fear anyone because we're just so unpredictable and we can just be so sloppy. We play Chelsea, we could be 2, 3 out of sight, but they could be 2, 3 out of sight before we even get to the second game. Like it's
Yeah,
crazy,
it's pointless.
crazy.
You realise, isn't it? Like I said it in the group the other day that our season is over. Yeah, we're just
Mm,
going through the motions. And after drawing City the other day, I'm doubling down on that. Our season is
mm,
over. Yeah, I still believe we'll finish fifth, which is going to be Champions League an extra place. But that's it. So we're going through the motions, and it's like every chink of hope that we get, it just gets slapped right back down the next game.
mm,
Like
yeah,
standard. Like if you think
mental.
about the last three games, Wolves lost, Wolves win. Look, Galatasaray lost. So
Mm.
in our pattern of inconsistent
Yeah, we
consistency,
should
we're
beat, we
gonna beat
should beat
Spurs, aren't
Spurs.
we?
Listen,
You know what I mean? Then we'll
if
be
we
sitting there
don't
saying,
beat
"Oh yeah,
Spurs,
we can't not
if
beat
we
Spurs."
don't beat Spurs,
They
yo,
must be 6-1 down
yo,
by now. They must be about 6-1
yo,
down. Like
yo,
we can't not
no,
beat Spurs.
no, 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 no.
Surely.
That's that. Yeah, I don't even want to
But
think
that scares me.
of if we don't
That
beat
scares me.
Spurs, people. Yeah, this will be the shortest podcast you'll ever see in life. It will literally be 2 minutes. Yeah, it will literally be 2 minutes. No long discussion, no dissection. You're just gonna hear some choice words from me, some choice words from my Cody. That's it, done. Mental. But anyway, yeah. Look, all of that said, to come away from there only 1-0 down, like you said, we could probably turn it round at Anfield. We all know what it's like under the lights, the atmosphere. They got no fans,
Yeah.
like you said. there's a big chance that we turn it around. But yeah, yeah, we can't carry on like this, man. We need to find
We
some
can
sort
and we will. This is the point, bro. Like, when are you gonna
No, we can't,
realize
man.
we can and we will?
No, I refuse to
When are you
believe
gonna
it, man.
realize?
Don't tell me this, man.
Nah, it's the
I've
truth,
got
bro.
nothing left.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is what it is. This is what it is. In the
No,
words of your guy
no.
Clue, it's over, buddy. It's over.
I feel like Ian Bill right now, boy. Jesus, man.
Yeah,
Jesus.
big eye water for this team, you know. Hey,
Yeah. But listen, peeps, road to 500, man. Come on, man. Do the thing for your boys, man. Come on, man. Help us out, man. Like I said already, give us some joy in this
please,
miserable season that
please.
we're having. Like, share, subscribe, hit
It's
the
a measured thing
notification
now because
bell.
Liverpool ain't doing it.
I know. Follow us on our socials. Come on, man. Help us out, man. Until the next loss, man. It's your boys, man. We'll see you
Peace.
later.